hour. It is May 11th. It's hot outside. It looks like it's going to storm in a minute. With you at the BIPOC Happy Hour, the Black Indigenous People of Color Wind Down. I'm Uncle Ray, got Brother Dennis, Brother Bobby. How's y'all doing today?
We're doing great. Oh, well.
You lost, happened. Ray. How did that happen?
How you doing, Ray? Where you go? That's how you feel?
Right. Is he beckoning again?
Give your introduction just like I'm over it.
Right, step out.
Welcome back.
Right, I'm like, damn, he just exit stage right.
Right, hocus pocus. This is not Harry Potter, brother.
My mom called me last night, but I want to ask this question because I didn't get an opportunity to call her on Mother's Day. So we talked about that when I didn't call her on Mother's Day. If you don't call somebody on their birthday or Mother's Day or day of, is that a bad thing?
Yes.
I can't answer that because thank God my mom don't celebrate it. So
okay, let's not talk about Mother's
Day. But those that do, yes. Even if you call them every day up until that day, it is the day that is special. It's that only day that they're looking for, that day to be recognized on that day. Whether it's birthday, Mother's Day, Father's Day, it's just that day.
But you gotta, if that was your friend or relative, I would hope they would understand that shit happens.
Well, I'm sure on those, I'm sure they do, but you recognize them on that day.
Now, you can't text.
On that day.
Right. Now, calling you may not be able to do, but you could at least text or email.
On that day.
Okay, but what if you talked to her just the day before?
Did you say Happy Mother's Day?
Yes. We even talked about Mother's Day even though it wasn't Mother's Day when I called, I said, Mother's Day's coming up this weekend. What you gonna do? You and your husband going out? What y'all gonna eat? Where y'all gonna go to? Because they're in Vegas. So I'm thinking, y'all could be doing something for Mother's Day. What y'all going out? We talked about everything. And that's like, on Mother's Day, I really had nothing to talk about. I just called and say, Happy Mother's Day, hang up the phone, or thinking some stuff to come up with. I didn't know exactly, so when I talked to her last night, she said, baby, you the only one that called me. And I said, I talk to you all the time. So, I didn't expect you to call me because we had already talked. But my other sons ain't called me. And that's what I'm mad at.
Because they didn't call on that day.
Only on that day is when they call.
Now, I understand what she's saying about that. There's one particular day you should have called me. I don't talk to you on the regular. Now, that's understandable. Now, her talking to you every day, every other day, and you just so happen to forget or wasn't able to talk to her on that day, she can understand.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Because she's going to talk to you tomorrow or the next day or whatever. She knows she's going to talk to you. But the other 12, they should have made their business to call.
And her feelings are hurt.
If they would have called at 12:01 drunk, she would have still appreciated it because they called her on Mother's Day.
Yes. They wait for that day.
The fact that because we talked about that too, because I told her, I said, now, do you want just to call you on Mother's Day and that's it? And they never called you before, so why would you want to talk to them when they never talked to you? Because my brother may talk to her all year. On Mother's Day, they have to call.
Y'all may not talk all year, but do Mama make it her business to call them on their birthday?
She said if I can't get in contact with them, I'll leave them a message, but I do call.
Correct.
So she wants that one call on that day, if nothing else.
Same way she do.
Want to be recognized.
Right. Regardless of what she may be doing and how old you may be, she still called to recognize your birth.
Yes, right. She want to be recognized on that Mother's Day, just like every other mother on the planet. They all want to be recognized. Whether you speak to them the rest of the year, don't matter, as long as you do it on that day. But since you regularly call because you number one son, then we know.
That's no.
Well, you are because you are.
You are. You're number one son.
She said she doesn't have a number one son. We all
call her, check on her, and different things like that. Parents appreciate the small things.
Right. And they remember those, especially as they get older. They remember the small things. They don't forget.
They don't forget.
And they know number one son when they see number one son. That's all.
They
Because
know
you
that,
call and check in, so she can count on that.
and then if you don't call, she gonna call you and say, "What the fuck's going on with you? You all right,
Yeah,
baby?"
yeah, it's true, Bobby, because she did call me. She said, "You didn't call me on Mother's Day, so I'm calling you.
All right.
If you all right."
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
Check on you. Put that check down.
That's how you do it.
Mhm.
That's how parents are.
Even fathers, I mean, even I'm sure fathers are like that. I don't have one, but I'm sure fathers are like that. They want to be recognized on their day. You know, it's not just mothers. You know, you just want to, you know,
I
there's a
do.
Father's Day. I just want to get my call in. You know,
Especially if you don't call me on the regular. I do.
yeah, just that. Yeah, just recognize me that one day so I can giggle and tell all the rest of the boys. Oh yeah, they call me.
Yeah, my dad called me this morning, bro. Man, that shit was funny. We talked for a good minute. Oh, my dad came over. We drank the beer together.
Right.
I mean, I went over to my dad's house and we drank the beer together. You know what I'm saying? For Father's Day. I had to go crack one with my dad. Oh, me, I had to go throw a pole. I had to go throw a line in with my pops. You know what I mean? You know what a line
is your pop still around?
Unfortunately, I lost both of mine. I lost my stepdad and I lost my father. 2 years after each other.
Oh, yeah. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Yeah.
But,
I don't have either one either.
I was blessed, you know what I'm saying? But if they was walking this earth, trust me, if I was in town, I would have flew. My dad would have been here. My father would have been here with me in Minnesota. That's straight up. No if
he would have moved here. He'd have moved here, or he'd have just came to visit.
No, he would have moved here because I moved here. I was his only boy. Yeah, he claimed.
Okay.
Let me just put it that way.
we know how that works. We know how the world works.
Well, the other baby mama didn't want him around, you know what I'm saying? So how can you for him? You feel what I'm saying? So, they didn't even want me to know who he was. And I was in the book that my brother was my best friend growing up and didn't even know this motherfucker was my brother.
Did you know Papa was a Rolling Stone where he lit his hat with his home? It's all in a small circle because y'all couldn't go that far.
So, Bobby, are you bitter because they did that?
Then I started cooking for the Washington Nationals. And my brother's beneath me, but I didn't know that was my brother. We still didn't know this was my brother. Still. You understand?
Have you found all your brothers?
There's only two of us.
Okay. Have you found all your sisters?
Where it was only two of us. Because my brother passed too.
Okay. Sorry to that, Mom. Okay.
2 years ago.
So if you found out your father wasn't your father, would you be upset?
No. I mean, I don't know how that would have felt because my mother wasn't that type of woman.
But what if you just found out? I mean,
wait,
not saying your mom was that kind of woman, but what if you just found out that's not your real daddy?
No, I just couldn't see it because I know who my mom is. You understand what I'm saying? I can see if my mom was a certain type of way, but that's not my mom's. I couldn't see that. You know, even though my mom was married to another man and he was taking care of me, she made sure I knew who my father was. You feel what I'm saying? And the family. You know, some women don't do that shit and didn't ask for shit. It wasn't like she made sure I knew who they was so she can get shit from them. No, that wasn't her thing. That wasn't her MO. Some women like, okay, let me get this from them.
Can we take just a teeny weeny step back? Because I don't want to talk about, well, maybe it is, I don't know. You said she's not that kind of woman. I'm just saying, like, back in the day, you know, sometimes mom and baby had extracurricular activities and everybody in the family is not by the same dad. What do you mean? What kind of woman is that?
That means my mom, all of us is not by the same dad. My mother had 3 men in her life, and all 3 men she had children by. I'm her beginning, and my brother in the middle, and then the last 3 that came out of her. She was married into 4. So you feel what I'm saying? So she popped out 5, and all 3 men she's been with, that she was with that produced children. She's been with 4 men in total because she married the last 2.
So your mama didn't have any secrets.
My mama don't play that. Mama don't play that.
Your mama didn't play that. She didn't have no secrets that nobody knew nothing about.
She didn't have no secret no one knew nothing about. She graduated with me on her shoulders. She graduated out of college with my youngest brother on her shoulders. So it is what it is.
Don't most families have those kind of secrets? I mean,
not all families have those types of
I'm not trying to.
shenanigans.
Because I mean, when you said that's not that kind of woman, I don't know how to address that because I'm not trying to talk about all the women who have babies that's not by the same man that they married.
My mother didn't marry my biological
sperm.
Everyone is not
the same, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I couldn't say my mother's been a Jehovah's Witness mostly 98% of my life, 97% of my life. You feel what I'm saying? So I couldn't say, that, my mom was a Rolling Stone. You feel me? I would have put that on my
She didn't have to be a Rolling Stone. It was just one day in the middle of a March, she got hot. I mean, just something happened.
She didn't have no oops, baby.
No oopsies. She didn't have no oopsies. Okay.
Every man that she was with, we all look like him.
Okay, well, that's true too. Because the one that's not that kid, that's you can tell you look like somebody else. I mean, bone structure, everything. So
you said it all depends on the daddy. Mama don't have strong enough genes to override daddies.
No, they came from that man that she was with. That's what I'm saying.
Well, what is it? Okay, if you're in that sort of situation in that family, and no one knows that such people were back in that day because all of it was babies, and you come up thinking that that's your real brother, and then DNA 23 tells you no, it's not. Later on in life, what do you do?
Nothing. Just continue to take care of the kid. That happened with my baby daddy because I got a baby daddy and an ex-husband. But my baby daddy found out that his oldest son, not my son, but his oldest son, wasn't biologically his. See, his dumb ass wanted to try to, hold off child support. And so he gonna ask, now the kid's 8 years old at this point, he gonna ask them for a DNA test because that'll delay the process. Found out he wasn't the daddy.
Wow.
And the kid was 8 at that point. It named after him and everything. He's a junior.
Ooh.
Biologically is not his. But
this is the opposite side of
we still take, like, he's still my son's brother. You know what I'm saying? That's still his father.
Yeah.
And that's how we continue to raise him up until this day. And he's about 30 now.
But everybody but we know the behind the scenes deal on that.
Well, this person is 49 now, and they just found out that their father wasn't their father. I think it was like some years ago that they found out through the testing of DNA that their father, they've been told all their life was their father, is not their father. They even changed their name now.
Well, what do you do? I mean, what do you think you should change it back or something? You believe it was your father would change it.
And my mom gave me the option too. I could have been a junior. I have my father's first and middle name, but I have my mother's maiden name. You understand what I'm saying? And she gave me a choice. I had 3 names to pick. I could have been either one of those 3. So, but I chose the one that you gave me this name. I'm going with this name. This is my grandmother's name. I love my dad. I'm rocking his 2 names.
But they didn't find out until they were like 21, 22 that they had a different father. And they did a DNA thing, and it really changed their whole life because then they changed their name. They started blaming people for nobody telling them that that wasn't his daddy, and everybody knew.
And then you find out that it really wasn't your daddy?
Right. Now it's an issue because this damn passed away.
He should have an issue, especially if you still smiling in my face. Y'all should have told me.
Is everybody still alive? I mean,
No.
the kid. Is the daddy still alive and the mama still alive?
The daddy is not, the mama is. And they know the people who really knew, like the grandparents, all the people that were young back then, who knew that was different, all gone.
Oh, okay. So who they mad at? Mama, because she didn't tell us the whole story, because that was one of her secrets in her life.
I'm assuming. I don't know how that
Well,
goes,
I
but
mean, if everybody else is dead, who all y'all mad at?
Had known though, she might not have known.
Or she just may not was at liberty to say, and it just got away from them. They are 40-some years old.
right. But if they were all married back then, the husband, no matter whether it is or not, have to claim that's his kid. I don't know how that worked back, 40 years ago.
Is the man still alive?
No.
What is everybody talking about? Your daddy dead.
I get that, but
I would be upset personally because that means you neglect. How old did my daddy die? Was that a grown man?
Y'all are 40. They 40 years old. They 40-some years.
Now, but I mean, when their father died, they were a lot younger. When their real father died,
Like how old?
I think they were like 17.
When the real father died. So
Right.
they thinking their stepfather was the real
So
father.
yeah, I would have been in my feelings in a little bit.
The real father.
I would have had a chance to know who I am. So that means I don't know none of my family. I could have been out here fucking all my family, all my cousins, whoever it may have been.
Because you was a kid all the time. So you.
No. I could have.
That's when you do. That's when you have sex with all your family.
Bone marrow, and none of you all could help me because I have my father's blood. You understand? Shit like that matters. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, no matter how you put it, it could have been a life and death situation, and you couldn't do anything about it, or the brother or the sister, because they would have had to go and try to find other family members. Now, if I didn't know that my father was Joe Blow, I'm short. I'm dead. Where they might have helped me.
Oh, yeah. I didn't have all that grand luck with mine. So my stepfather, we didn't socialize. We didn't do any. I mean, a real biological. He died before I was. He died. We never had a relationship. None of that kind of stuff. Nothing. I don't believe he ever really wanted to. It took my sister to have a relationship with him, but I never did. And if something would have happened, I don't know if he came to my restaurant because he had his own family. Papa's was Rolling Stones back in our day. They could only go so many block radius. This is how far everybody could go. So you never know who your daddy is, and that's how it went down.
All men are not the same.
I'm not saying all men are the same, but that's just how times were back then.
Yeah. But all men wasn't the same back then, same way all women wasn't. So back then. I'm just saying, but that's some fucked up shit.
On whose part?
On whoever played in that part.
But what if they didn't need to know? I mean, isn't that information you're being taken care of, Negro? Why do you worry about, how you got here? It's all good.
You're here, I love you, and I'm taking care of you.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm the one to feed you.
I don't want to put clothes on your back.
I'm glad I was blessed with a woman that I had.
Because my biological never did anything for me. Nothing. Not one single thing. Not even had a conversation that he was aware of who he was talking to.
Yeah, mine was in jail sending money to me. So
right.
So I wasn't even tripping. Yeah, he was in Lorton. He worked in Lorton. Lorton Penitentiary.
All right.
I used to go up there for Easter egg hunts and Christmas stuff, and then
during that time they had a lot of black men in prison during that time for all kinds of various stuff. So that's understandable.
And my mom was there and was like, "No, that's not the right environment for you." So she stopped. Then she was like, "Okay, after I sent you up there, you need therapy."
Since you don't went to the prison, now you need therapy.
No, she just wanted to make sure it was all right. How did I feel about her stopping my visits up there? Different things like that's the type of mother I had. You
So
understand?
she kept y'all in therapy to make sure y'all were counseled and all that stuff.
Say again.
She kept you all in therapy or counseling to make sure y'all are all right.
No, not necessarily just kept us in it, but you know, if she felt that something was wrong, she would see how she can help get fixed. She wasn't scared of the medical system back then.
Oh, okay.
She was in the medical system, so that's the way. I mean, she worked in medical, so she didn't mind saying, "Oh, you need some help." Now let's go see if you can talk it out with someone else.
This is out of my league. This is out of my lane, so I need to get you some help.
To talk to me. Let me see if you can talk to someone else. You know,
your mom happened to be pretty progressive because most black women or black men don't believe in that therapy.
Right, did not. No, didn't know nothing about, especially us.
Most of us wasn't in. A lot of us wasn't into working in the medical field either. You know what I'm saying? The ones that think that was in there would think about therapy, and the ones that's not in the medical field wouldn't.
Well, you know,
I get that.
But no, coming from home remedies to pills to all this other kind of stuff. My grandmother told me, we didn't take all those pills. We had our home remedy that they would
my mother didn't do that either. We was on natural shit. She had a whole book.
What's wrong with you? Let me get the book. Go get the book for me. You know where it is.
My grandmother already knew. Every time you said she was feeling this or that way, well, put you some lemons and some garlic on you. Put that on your chest and be that.
Lemon, garlic, and onions. Those was the favorite three.
Lemon, garlic, and onions. They was gonna cook y'all or something.
The Holy Trinity. Shut up, Ray.
I don't know nothing about that lemon, garlic.
But that should work to this day, though. It works to this
lemon, garlic, and onions.
And I take turmeric.
Tea.
Yeah.
Black tea. You said black tea.
Garlic tea.
No, I have not.
Yeah.
What do you use that for?
But they put a little whiskey in it too sometimes.
In garlic tea?
Yeah.
They put garlic, lemon, and some old granddaddy, and give you like a shot of old granddaddy with the whiskey. If it was too bitter, they put a little honey in it, and you go take that and lay down.
Okay, maybe I was too young. I didn't know about the garlic, but I don't know about that.
Did she take the onion and put it in your sock?
No, she put it on my chest with the wrapped up from some towel paper or a cloth.
An onion?
She made sure it was on your body.
Yes, my grandmother did that.
An onion?
Yeah, you get a half an onion or a slice of onion, thick slice of onion, wrap it up, it pull the cold and stuff out of you.
Onion?
Our people didn't use medicine. We used natural herbs.
Oh, I believe that. I'm just saying an onion. I hadn't heard the onion thing, so I'm putting it in.
You put the onion on your body, and you make sure you drink the onion garlic tea they was just telling you about.
But you can put it in your shoes too, Ray. I know you heard putting onions in your shoes.
No, I've never heard putting onion in their shoes. What does the onion in your shoe do? Does it get the evil spirits? Do you have to put it inside your sock, so it's touching your foot, or just in your shoe?
Inside the sock, it's supposed to take the poison out of your feet. Draw the poison out, the minerals, all the metals and stuff that you would drink.
Toxins, yeah,
the toxins.
It pulls the toxins out of your body, and you throw the onion away when you get home and take your shoes and socks out.
Oh my God, Ray!
He's so silly.
Yeah, I have not heard this one before, and I'm about to go get me some onions to cut up.
Oh my God.
Okay. So while y'all playing, I'm about to get an onion and put it in my sock and pull the toxins out.
But it's true though. I mean, those old. I was talking to my aunt. She's 80-something years old, and she was like, "Yeah, baby, I don't take no medicine. I get out and I walk." You know what I'm saying? Because I know back in the day, she used to drink and she used to smoke marijuana. You feel me? So that was the cool aunt.
Bless her heart.
Bless her heart. Ain't that it? Bless her heart.
But she was like, no, when I get sick, I go in there and made it exactly the same thing we just was talking about. And she said, I'd be fine. You know what I mean? She even asked, but we can add cinnamon. Everything that we have in our cabinet, we can use as health.
I don't like pills. Pills are gonna. I'll be the death of people. Sure me.
We'll do a hot toddy.
Yeah.
I just didn't know they may have put garlic in. I don't know if they did. I was too young to even say garlic was in there. I just don't remember.
I don't understand where, because my mom and my grandmother always tell me, even if you don't put in your tea, cut up a piece of garlic and eat it. It'll keep your blood pressure and stuff down.
Never heard it, but I'm gonna see. This is the kind of stuff we need to be talking about. Mm-hmm.
Put it in all my food.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm about to
Now garlic. I put nothing I cook does not have extra garlic in for your
now,
blood.
you know something else? I can give you a natural remedy for Viagra.
Oh, what is it?
And that wasn't me.
It's watermelon.
But what is it? Watermelon?
It's
Yeah, I
watermelon.
heard watermelon will do that. I heard watermelon is an aphrodisiac for male body.
Yeah, they said you take the rind of a watermelon and you boil it, and you drink it.
All right.
And that's the natural thing for like a Viagra. It keep you strong.
Sure.
Now that don't mean everybody go run and get the last slices of watermelon, get to boiling tonight. Don't try. Wait till tomorrow.
I see why people keep saying that we strong down there, because we eat a lot of watermelon.
Hell to the yeah, because we eat that stuff.
I love watermelon.
It's full of water and nutrition. Okay. I've never done anything with the rind before though.
Is it the black Cupid?
But also, did you know that pineapple rind gives you a whole bunch of vitamin C if you boil it and you drink it?
So you say it gives you wings.
You said pineapple rind.
Gives you wings.
It gives you. I don't know if it gives you wings, but it's giving you something.
Do y'all think? Do y'all think this picture?
Is that the girl that's precious?
Yes.
Okay, she's pretty. I like that picture of her.
Do you think this picture is pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's wrong with it? Is that her husband?
Her fiance.
I ain't mad at her.
Wow.
I bet they kinky in the bedroom.
Why do we get money and run the other way?
Huh?
Oh, Bobby.
But she's pretty. I think she's pretty. They talk about that. They talk about this in a lot of movies, but them cooking arms. She got some cooking arms.
Mm-hmm.
Women with them arms like that, they can burn in the kitchen.
But Bobby, to address your question, maybe as a big black woman, black men didn't want her. Now that she made it,
a lot of them.
Maybe she.
There's a lot of black men that love some BWW.
Well, maybe they didn't want to treat her right, or they was intimidated.
Ain't it BBW?
Hold on. I just gave the whole shit. I'm tired. My job.
Yeah, this is BBW. Ain't that wrong with BBW?
BWW, what's that?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay, we were talking about her Buffalo Wild Wings on the BBW. They don't have the wild wings, they can't cook.
But a lot of men love BBWs though, so that's not an excuse. That's not.
I think she is gorgeous. I think that is a gorgeous look on her. Really she is pretty. She's gorgeous.
What you saying?
Well, all big girls get that same thing. Oh, she's so pretty in the face.
They be gorgeous. Oh yeah, they be gorgeous. Yes, they be awesome. Yeah, but I don't see nothing wrong.
We think that she should be marrying this Caucasian guy if
that's the one that's showing her love the way she needs. I mean, what's the problem?
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm like, wow, we all just run. Once you get money, you gotta have.
You got a white man, you can keep it.
No. But maybe it's true.
You say you can keep your money if you keep one.
Yep.
Judgmental.
But he's wanting to marry her, so I mean, this is like
he wants to marry her forever and ever and ever. I bet he is climbing Blueberry Hill every night. Y'all stupid. Y'all stop that.
But do you think he's gay?
Yep.
Oh my God! Why you gotta be gay?
Thank you, Sina. Thank you, Sina.
He obviously, not maybe, I don't know, he married her.
Right, why would he be gay?
Because to keep his image.
That's not gonna keep, this is 2022. That image, that's not like it was when we were younger. Right. That is not gonna keep your image just to marry a female nowadays.
Well, give it another week.
All kind of freedom.
I
It
bet
was a
they some
question
freak.
that was asked about him being, a metrosexual or a little too feminine, with the highlights in his hair.
Do
You know,
y'all the
Right.
highlights on his
The
hair make him too
fingernails.
feminine? What the y'all is on some stuff.
he got blonde highlights. What do you mean,
So what does that mean? Who cares?
Oh,
girl?
we got brothers around here. Hold up. You got rappers around here with two-tone dreads. You got one of them around here. There's a rainbow dread. So
Gay.
I mean, they identify as straight. So we can't say
In public.
wise. I'm not
Yeah.
saying I'm not condemning that love their love. I'm just making a
Right.
statement. It's just that a lot of us folks, when we
just
get money, we seem to go the opposite direction. We think
Well-
we identify as better in life is by being with a lighter color, which is not true. You understand?
That's your
Just my
feeling.
opinion.
Or it just may be, some of us may get tired of being alone.
No, that's
I
right.
agree.
And
Yeah.
he was there. He was there when I was broke.
Right.
So
The
am I gonna
person decided to show
Well,
us
that's something totally
attention.
different. That's
Right.
something totally different.
Like
If they
the
was
wrong
there when you,
attention, so
Yeah, he was there when I was broke. So y'all didn't know all that.
that's
They was
different.
best friends.
That was different. If you was there since I was broke, you know what I mean? Of course, I know you there for a reason. You're not there to cheat me. You know what I mean? That's different. But just to find someone once I get $1 million and now
I don't think that's what's going on here. I don't think she's doing that.
and like
Yeah.
even $1 million is not a lot of money. What you call I'm saying?
Yeah, $1 million ain't no money. They'll be gone in no time with these
Yeah,
prices.
no, he said you be $1 million.
She is
You be
really
a
pretty.
millionaire.
Mm.
You be a millionaire as long as you don't spend $1.
Is she over 35?
Who?
Mm.
This young lady.
I think so.
Because she is pretty. She pretty. I give her props. She pretty. And that's some nice, beautiful white she got on.
Make her skin color pop.
Yeah, it is. It's making her, she's glowing.
Yep.
Well, supposedly she lost weight too. So I mean, I'm just saying, like, maybe that's looking good on her too. The weight she lost.
Yeah.
Bro, whatever that means. He still married her. He still
Okay.
married her. Yeah.
She was pretty when she
He,
was big.
he didn't want a stick puppet. I agree with that because I don't want no stick puppet.
She was
Some
pretty
meat on their
before she
bones.
lost the weight. She was pretty
Right.
before she lost the weight. So, yeah. Like, I like Lizzo. I like her style.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lizzo's
so
all
big,
right
I
too.
think.
She get out there. She ain't no punk. She ain't scared. Never scared.
But she's I guess
Ain't she
I
from
like-
here?
I like
Ain't she
Janet
from
Jackson when
Minnesota?
she was sick.
no,
Who you saying no to?
but she's not from Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
Wisconsin Dells.
She from Wisconsin Dells. All
That's
right,
cute.
girl. Now that's cute. And I can see her walking down the street in that. That's cute. I give her that. That's hot.
So Miss Black African married white guy.
Are we trying to make this out to be something? Because this is stereotypical.
Oh,
That's what go on. This is 2022. There's no black and white anymore. They don't. Is this supposed to be something?
Oh, no, we can't say that. No, we're not going to go put that out there.
Because Venus and all,
It is
all
a
of her
such
high
thing
Pluto.
It
Only
is a
Will
such
and
thing as
Jada
black
married
and
to each
white.
other. Yeah, only Will and Jada married to each other.
well, at least Janet Jackson got
There's
a
a such
billionaire.
thing as black and white. We
Janet
must keep
Jackson's
that.
divorced. She ain't married to nobody.
But
Oh,
what they
okay.
talking about
She got
Jada
half of that billion though.
in a divorce?
Say
Did she
what?
get some money?
Anything about that?
Say what,
I've
Mama?
seen that
Say it
too.
again.
Jada and Will in a divorce?
What?
I keep hearing Jada and Will go to divorce, but I didn't think that was real. I don't know if that was real or not.
Kiwi and Jada want a divorce, not Will. But Will got to go along with it because she never wanted to be with him in the first place.
What?
Is that what you got?
Yeah, because she used to be a hoe. She used to like do what she want to do.
But that's ugly, Janice, but that's 40 years ago. We all the same age. That's 50 years ago. That's when we young folks.
I don't know. I'm still young.
We was all hoeing when we was young.
But don't speak about
That's
yourself.
true.
I
That's
don't
true.
admit to anything that I've done.
She was grown. A
And
grown
that's
single woman.
You are a
right.
working woman.
Nation to anybody for what the fuck she wanted to do. Or
Right.
what she did.
Do we
So,
say married
so
women?
now, she done had her kids. She done did her family time and all that. Now she can be a single woman again
You
and
know?
do the damn thing. But
Damn
Jada's
right.
always been hot. She's still hot. I don't give a shit what's going down. She's still a hot woman.
She sure is.
Mm.
I
When I
do.
was when I was younger, I'd do them.
Well, I
Okay,
still
when
Now,
she
do.
was
but
younger,
now I've
yeah,
seen the ways. Now I've seen the light, and that's not gonna happen.
yeah, when she was younger, yeah, I do her because at this moment I don't like some of the changes she made.
Well,
Why
I
not?
just don't happen to like the whole woman thing now. Is in my old age, I need a man, so that's all it is.
Well, you need any.
I don't see nothing that she's done wrong. Hey, she's
She easy
Hey,
though, bro.
she's
hey,
grown up. She's living her life.
before I was married, if it was a hole, it was a goal. So
All right, I see. Back in the day, it was a hole as a goal.
I'll show was a hoe.
Right, Dennis?
Oh, damn.
Don't try to hide nothing.
Are you speechless?
Yeah, nothing to say.
After 40 years, you ain't got nothing to say.
and the brother was stunned.
That's how y'all black folks do. You got nothing to say now when you caught up under the gun.
But back in the day was different because I didn't know any better. You know better, you do
Is
better.
that, so that's, are you gonna blame it on that? Ignorance is not bliss, dear. You can't get away from ignorance.
Okay, I was
You were
straight.
still a trollop.
I was straight back in the day, and then
You was a
You
trollop.
was straight. Oh my god.
You was a trollop. You went straight to
You
the
was straight.
playground.
Oh, good.
but there was no rules or rhymes, so I didn't really know. It snuck up on me.
Ignorance is not bliss, dear.
Remember?
I got the
Thank you, Bobby.
But the
Ignorance is not bliss.
gators snuck up on me. It wasn't like I was out there.
Ignorance
It was in the back of your mind.
is not bliss. You
So
claiming
the devil-
ignorance is not gonna get you into the cross.
Because you got the devil in you.
Ooh,
Right.
shaka,
Just
shaka,
because
shaka,
it
shaka.
snuck up on you, that's not gonna work.
But I did my due diligence. I got married and procreated.
Oh my god.
Right. So
God,
just
don't
because
even
you
need that.
procreated didn't change nothing. The demon was still inside you.
But the Bible said as long as you get married and have children and multiply,
That you
get
be
into the kingdom of
forgiven.
heaven.
You be forgiven.
But honestly, if everybody that has something to reproduce with and able to reproduce, if we all start popping out at least 2 children, like now, we can outnumber these people in a couple of years. They can be
We're
the
gonna all
minority.
be out this planet because the planet's already got too many folks on it. We ain't gonna have no room for y'all. If
Well,
everybody that's able to start doing that nasty stuff, it's
Ooh, I
gonna be
can't-
messing y'all up.
No offense, Shauna. I can't do no pussy.
you
Let
can
me
put it
throw
in
out.
two.
But you
can
can
put it in-
always turn inside out and maybe tickle yourself or something.
You could always put it in a tube. And,
A tube.
how
In
you
a
doing?
tube.
A tube of what, girl?
And you 68, you don't know what a tube is?
Oh my Jesus!
Bobby, you be nice to our seniors. You be nice to our seniors.
I'm always nice to my pioneers. I'm just going.
Oh, that's the pioneers, right?
I'm serious. I don't know what the damn tube. What is a tube?
A test tube. We're gonna put you in a tube so we can
a test tube.
So we can put you, we can put you under a microscope and make sure it's still
Well, I got a
viable,
bunch of babies out there.
because yours is old, so we want to see if it's still viable.
Oh, I know your puff balls ain't trying it.
That's
Your
what
shit
old
turns
people do.
puff. Oh, but I look good.
Oh Lord, y'all are just taking me there. I don't understand people.
Me neither. Dude.
It's Wednesday. It's hump day. It's about to storm outside.
And I'm trying to go home.
What is about this?
home packing.
What happened, Bobby?
I said I'm home packing. I need to get over to the garden and start this garden. I have a whole lot of ideas. I got to see it in my head. Y'all, this is the honest to God truth. If you got some type of space where you can put a flower pot, a coffee cup, or coffee container, or something to grow some food, do it. I know you all been to the supermarket and see how much shit is. They charging $5.99 for 4 fucking tomatoes. where you can go buy a pack of tomato seeds for 99 cents, 125, and grow your own shit and have plenty. You store it, and then you can have it for the whole summer, or it's winter, or whatever it may be. Grow your own food. Do something. It's easy to grow your food in containers. It's easy. You can use anything as long as you put drainage holes in it and get soil. You can get soil from the Dollar Tree. You get everything that you need from the Dollar Tree. A pack of seeds, a pot, and some dirt.
Do those seeds work at the dollar store?
Do you what?
Do those seeds work that they had at the dollar store?
The little seeds that work there work at the dollar store.
No, you buy like, do they really work? Do they really grow something? I mean, the dollar store seeds.
Oh yeah, they said the seeds from the dollar store. Yeah, they work good. People, you really buy those.
Yeah,
they grow.
Yes, I mean, if you buy them anywhere, seeds are not that expensive to buy wherever you get them from. So yeah.
And so then you already buy your seeds when you go to the grocery store. You go get a cantaloupe. What do you scrape out? Seeds. You eat a watermelon, a real watermelon, not seedless, is not real if it doesn't have no seeds.
Ooh,
so,
but you know, we always throw those seeds away, Bobby. I never thought about that as
I use them. It's time for us to learn how to use those things to regrow our food, because times is gonna get harder than what it is today. You know what I'm saying? If you go into the store and you paying $60 for 2 packs of steak, that's fucking ridiculous. I know someone that ordered food, was ordering food, a fucking sandwich, soup, and a soda, and they came up to $50.
Ooh, our meal today.
Oh yeah, me and the kid went to
Wendy's.
Wendy's, yeah, today. And we went to the drive-thru, and I've never in my life, they told me $27 and some cents. And I don't even know, we got a hamburger and french fries and a soda.
So it's time for us to go back to our roots.
Apparently y'all eat more than
that.
No,
I got the receipts too, because I was shocked too. They had to go to the window to confirm this, because I'm like, I ain't never paid $30 at a damn fast food restaurant for 2 burgers, 2 sodas, 2 fries.
That shit.
Oh, you talking about Wendy?
Yeah,
$30.
It was 27 something. What did
it was 28.90 something, 28.80 something. I said what? I couldn't hear that right.
How many chocolate frosties and cakes did y'all get? How much is dessert?
We got the meal, Ray.
I just only had the frosty. I didn't get the
drink.
Yeah, the meal is about.
Oh yeah, the meal is about $12. You got large, didn't you?
No, I got the medium because I thought.
Yeah, so the regular price is about $11, $12 anyway. That sounds about correct.
Damn.
You said $11 to $12 for a hamburger, french fries, and a drink.
Yeah. When I worked it was $3.20.
Wendy's won't be seeing my ass no more.
Sure won't be seeing me either. I can cook that at home cheap.
That's why I said we could have made a whole dinner
beef compared to McDonald's.
That's what we should go with.
What do you mean?
You see why McDonald's so cheap?
Why?
They should let you know something.
I thought McDonald's would be about the same price for a hamburger and a french fries and a drink.
Right now. I can go to McDonald's right now and get 2 Big Macs, a 20-piece nugget, and 2 medium fries for $15.
We should have went.
Yeah,
my dumb ass.
Let's call it the bundle. So they're letting you know the shit ain't all that. We can go to Five Guys where they sit there and hand patting your burger. You would have got 2 meals for $40.
Yes, you'll pay that at Five Guys. Yes. $40 for 2 people to eat.
You know, it's real, and they cut the potatoes in front of you. I'm fine with that. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know what the hell I'm getting. You feel me? I'll give you another one. Well, I don't know no other one that's like that for real. Oh, Uncle Frankie's. I ain't giving them no rap, but they do their burgers by hand.
Well, I was hungry. My stomach was thinking about that at the time.
Well, I didn't either because I'm like, they got me today.
Hell yeah. Won't give me no more.
I be telling Milton that. I'm like, won't you just get a real burger? Oh, Guthries over here. They have real burgers. Yeah, I like Guthries. Something with us over here, this drive-through joint over here by the Goodwill. It's not too far from us.
Okay.
I may be saying the wrong name, but yeah, they have good burgers. You know.
Yeah, I know.
Nowadays, it's kind of hard to find good burgers.
Well, I know that the Five Guys got good burgers, but they cost $8 a piece.
Yes. That's because they're using real hamburger meat instead of using whatever that McDonald's stuff is.
So what do you think about Bobby Brown being abused with his little? That's why it was so bad. He got taken advantage of by a priest.
Who?
Bobby Brown.
My prerogative? Oh,
that Bobby Brown.
Oh, okay.
That Bobby Brown.
Well, at the time, I thought he was with, all that. Because, he was a Rolling Stone even when he was young.
But the reason why he was that way when he was young, because he was raped and taken advantage of when he was a young kid.
Who said that?
It was in the article he was talking about that somebody took advantage of him when he was younger.
So that made him that way?
That made him that way.
You're right. The priest tried to molest me.
Well, shit, the priest tried to molest me. Shit, where my dollars at? Oh.
You didn't tell him you wanted dollars at that time. You told him it was free.
Shit, that's what you think.
Well, I guess, the priest just took it. I don't know. I mean, maybe he tried to. I don't know.
And so you tell so is that why you tell everybody to go to church?
Yeah.
No, I try to, I mean, I don't know if the man of God touches you, does that make you turn out to be bad later on in life?
Does that make you want to go back to church?
Hallelujah.
I have no clue about how that whole thing works.
A lot of people follow a church that's all they do is molest.
That's what I'm saying. I don't say that make anybody
want
or drink poison.
One church that we all know of, and people join their church often, and that's all you hear about is them molesting children.
I know.
What church is that?
Somewhere in Atlanta. That man gonna talk about that. Oh, well, I can't stand homosexual, but you buy a little boy, 15-year-old boy, cars. I could have punched that punk in the face because he could have bought me one.
No, I didn't even talk about that one.
Oh,
which one you talking about?
It starts for C.
The Catholic Church in general have always preyed on little boys, and you can become an altar boy.
But that ain't that where your Pope live and all that kind of stuff?
No. The black churches too. They just
kept. Is he a part of that too? Is the Pope a part of all that too?
No, he says he's not with that.
He said he's above touching little boys now.
Well, he's never been in that game. He said he doesn't approve.
But the rest of all the other priests say they don't get down with all that too. But we know they touch little boys.
But they don't do women or boys. They're eunuchs or whatever you call them.
Oh,
what are you talking about? That's how the boys get touched is by priests. I don't know about that eunuchs and all that kind of stuff, but I know the priests. I mean, I don't know that many boys that didn't have a priest. Yeah. They can't say and they growing up that they haven't had a priest in their life. I think most boys have had a priest.
I don't understand why your mom, why they mother send them to these churches. Oh, go ahead. He ain't did nothing but the God blessing you getting the Holy Ghost.
To a space where it's nothing but men. All men.
I know, huh?
But they're men of God.
Oh my God. You a man
what
of God.
What do men of God mean? Does that mean they don't touch the boys? Because we know they do.
You make it sound so creepy, Ray.
Sure,
but that's what men of God. But men of God do touch little boys.
Not all of them now.
We're not claiming. I never said that all of them. I said men of God do touch little boys.
But don't.
The shoe fit. If the shoe fit, wear it.
That's so gross.
Put them heels on, honey. Put them
on. Right. You know you like little boys. That's okay. I ain't be a little 21. Yeah, I mean we've all had our experiences. Don't try to play like you haven't. You ain't lived until you had the purge.
You said
and prayed and pray. You ain't lived until you had the clergy and prayed at the mic.
Oh my God, Ray. That's
so what is that? If she has her blood, she can get taken advantage of?
Oh my God.
You have to ask them about all that.
I pray to God.
So,
but I'm sure that's what the priest probably told everybody. Don't worry about it until you get your blood you saved.
Oh my God.
Or is it the reverend that said that?
Now.
Well, I don't know because that's reverends are typically used in black churches, and they have armor bearers, not altar boys.
Armor bearers.
Yeah, the armor bearer comes in to help him with his clothes, and he goes on to other churches to preach.
Is that what y'all got in the 7-day Adventist?
Yeah, that's the reason.
No.
Why.
You never heard of armor bearer in most churches?
Not nowhere. I've been to the Baptist, Pentecostal, all the AMEs. I ain't know nothing about no armor bearers.
Yeah, they're like a young assistant.
You're right.
Okay.
Only young.
I don't know anything about them.
The Catholic Church, they call it altar boys. Not in front of the altar boys, not in front of the altar.
Right.
But if you were so fortunate or unfortunate to do it in front of the altar, was that a bad thing?
I don't know because that's where you put your
sacrifice. Because some people have done it in front of the altar.
Well, you supposed to sacrifice that, so you're not supposed to.
I sacrificed when I did it in front of the altar.
I sacrifice.
Okay.
You
do stupid things when you're young.
Thank you, Bobby. Okay, because I call it sacrificing.
Oh my! I can't even play with you.
I apologize to whatever church that was, but
Take it a hearty amen on that one.
Amen, blessed be.
Yes.
The pastor's room was pretty.
He's right. Everybody saw the pastor's room.
Ooh.
So yeah, mirrors on the ceiling.
Hell yeah. With a perms, finger wave.
It was a nice little section.
I
thought everybody went to the pastor's room.
Not everybody, only the fortune.
So y'all call it the boom boom room now?
Hell yeah.
I don't know what they call it now. I'm 50 years old. I don't know what they call it now.
I can't stand y'all.
But back then, it was just the pastor's room.
Now it's called communion.
Oh, see, blessed be.
So they still breaking bread?
Hell.
And singing at the microphones.
And drinking their wine.
They drinking that Jesus juice and singing on microphones.
They ain't buttering.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna play with y'all no more.
I need some Jesus juice now, though.
They have donuts.
Oh, I love donuts.
So they will not have the chocolate Oreo cookies.
Oh,
what you gonna give for the chocolate Oreo cookies?
With the cream.
I'm gonna need you to go like Lent and give up something for the chocolate Oreo cookie.
Me?
But you're supposed to have the blood of Jesus and some kind of cracker, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the blood, but that's communion.
So can we do communion with Oreo cookies?
And Jesus juice?
How you gonna do Oreo cookies in the place of a wafer? Oreo cookie is not the body of Jesus Christ.
See, the wafer.
It might be somebody else's. The wafers are his skin.
Who's gonna tell?
Who said that?
Because people already know. The grape juice is blood, Bobby. Grape juice is blood, and the wafers is the skin.
No,
everybody knows.
The juice.
They're giving us a cracker for that cracker they were teaching us of.
Stay out the
supposed
juice.
To have unleavened bread. When you eat unleavened bread, it's not the color of a white person.
I'm going by what they're doing. They just didn't cook the bread. They didn't cook the wafers long. They just wanted to get them in and get them out. They didn't make them. They didn't brown them.
Oh, put salt on.
Whatever church you go to, let me know so I won't go.
Well, they got the gluten-free ones now. The little white.
Yeah, they got the gluten-free now, so it don't even matter.
I like the Oreo.
They're not gonna do Oreos. Those are too expensive. Too expensive, and they leave fingerprints.
Oh, okay.
Is this the body of Christ?
Oreos is not the body of Christ.
And
you have to do a wafer. You have to do an undone wafer. It's not supposed to be a meal or a slice of bread.
Undone wafer.
Right.
But you still be hungry.
A sandwich. They're not gonna give y'all a sandwich for communion.
Oh,
you're not there to get full.
Well, you're not there to eat wafers neither. But you're eating it. Prozac.
That sounds good. Some crackers, cheese, and grapes.
Some crackers, peanut butter, and grapes.
Cheese. I ain't saying nothing about no peanut butter.
I said peanut butter. You can have the cheese. I won't stick yours.
Oh yeah. I like peanut butter.
I promise I will not take your cheese.
I take peanut butter.
Peanut butter and crackers and grapes are not bad.
Nope. Or strawberries.
This is good too.
Ooh, some strawberries, some chef. When we 4 minutes.
What do you think about sushi? I think tonight would be a great night for sushi.
What's your favorite? I actually like crab meat and I like seafood.
I just want the sushi, and I love eel. Barbecue eel is the best.
I haven't tried that, but I'm willing to try it.
Yeah, barbecue eel is off the chain.
I don't do nothing wrong.
Yellowtail and bluefin tuna is good. Mao.
My.
Yeah, my. The Chilean sea bass.
I like it all cooked. Nothing wrong.
Well, I mean, I will do some nigiri, but whatever we're eating fishy, it doesn't matter. I'll take it either way it's prepared.
What's the green stuff that you eat with it? It's spicy.
Seaweed. Oh, wasabi.
Wasabi, yes.
Wasabi.
You only need a little dot. If you're not a spicy,
you don't need a whole lot of wasabi because it will burn your eyes.
Yeah, that's for sinus cleaning your sinus out.
Yeah, it'll clean your sinuses. Yeah, wasabi will clean your sinuses.
That sounds so delicious right now.
It does.
But I don't eat that raw sushi. I like mine cooked, the tempura or something like that, where they put a little fire to it.
But you don't eat the sashimi and nigiri. I mean, sashimi is raw over rice, and nigiri is without the rice.
Now they just started to do that new tuna where they blow torch it. You know what I mean?
I try that. It's cooked.
Yeah, if it's cooked, yeah. They do
I try any way it comes because they're not gonna sell you bad tuna.
No, they may not, but still, it's my mind be like it's raw, bro. It's raw.
Right.
So you trying to tell me you won't eat raw octopus?
I won't eat raw nothing.
No.
Yeah, some punks.
They right, octopus be biting back sometimes. No,
he don't bite it. Where'd you see the octopus bit somebody back after he swallowed it?
I don't even eat raw oysters and clams and stuff like that.
You don't eat oysters on the half shell?
Nope.
No.
Oh, those are good. Oh, what are you smelling? Eat it. What do you got to smell it for?
Just drink
salty. It down. We're eating fish. We're eating fish. Yes, we're eating fish. And oysters on the half shell is awesome.
No, again, I mean, the way y'all hooked it up is it seemed like it would be palatable, but it's just me thinking of this raw thing going down my throat.
Oh my God.
It is palatable. It tastes so good.
This raw booger going down my throat with hot sauce.
Oh, and then after you eat about 3 or 4 of them, then you get extremely horny.
I can do that anyway.
Well, see, I don't think I'm gonna
just give me a half a bushel of crabs, a blue crab, and I'm happy.
Blue crabs are good too. We could even have a crawfish boil and eat them to the days with some corn and potatoes, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, y'all just look at some porn and get it over with.
Yeah,
yeah.
You said look at porn
and get it over with.
I'd rather have the crawfish boil.
Me too.
I put the wee in.
That sounds really good.
Well, it's 7:00, and I see that Jenna says plans for tonight. We're just gonna go and eat our Asian foods, and fish really does sound good tonight. It really does.
Yeah, some type of seafood. It sounds the way it looks out here. Yeah, some seafood.
Some kind of seafood. I'm thinking maybe shrimp because we got some shrimp in the freezer.
And a cold beer. Yes, a cold beer to drink.
I had Irish cream. It's a little bit more mellow for the day.
Yeah, I've been drinking wine.
Thank all y'all out there for hanging out with us here at the Bye Bye Happy Hour. We'll be back again on Friday. Peace out, everybody. Stay cool. Make sure you got vaccinated. Peace.
Yes.
Peace.
Wash your
Happy
hands.
New
Wear
Year.
masks. Buy our t-shirts.